guys, very late right now, but here I am. I am going to be showing my Animate Fundamentals final. What I did for my final was create a animation of Garfield's life, but really from just my perspective of how we learned everything this semester. So I kind of just intertwined a simple animation with that, with the little simple things that we learned this semester, which I kind of incorporated into my animation. I didn't incorporate everything, but I did incorporate everything that kind of clicked in my head, from the button to lip syncing, the tweening, and all that small stuff in there. I thought it would push my limits because I felt it was going to refresh my mind from the whole semester, so that's kind of where I went from it. So here's my kind of workspace. I really just kind of worked with my layers, hoped for the best. Ended up working out pretty well. They all kind of are stacked against each other and working with each other. So there's that. It was very hard. I think the hardest thing part from my animation was making the walk cycle for Odie, because there wasn't really anything out there that I could go off of, so I kind of had to create my own, which kind of looks a little funky in my animation, but it's okay because I tried my best. I think I did really good on making my art. I made everything on Adobe Illustrator, which here's my little worksheet I was working off. So you can see I have the walk cycle of Odie there. I have Odie and Garfield for my first scene, their house here, and then Garfield with his little lasagna ready, his fazine's there, and then the little circle old timey thing that I was going for. So yeah, I think I really did good on that because I kind of pushed my limits to make new art, and then I also worked with Adobe Animate a little bit more because I learned kind of how to import layers from Illustrator, so that kind of helped. So yeah, and then I felt, yeah, it was kind of hard to kind of get everything how I wanted. I'm still not very happy with the outcome, but I'm happy enough that I'm glad I finished it, and I'm glad that I was able to kind of incorporate everything we learned this semester. So there's that. So here is my final animation.
Well, if it isn't nature's most perfect food. Lasagna!
So yeah, there's my animation. I really had a lot of fun this semester learning about Adobe Animate. It was the first time I ever messed with it, so I'm glad I at least got the basics of it learned. So at least now I can kind of venture out on my own and find tutorials and work from there. So yeah.